Do you have a close relationship with any elderly person in your family?
Yes, I share a very close bond with my grandmother. She has always been a guiding force in my life, offering wisdom and support whenever I need it. I enjoy spending time with her, listening to her stories, and learning from her experiences.
How often do you spend time with elderly people?
I try to spend time with them as often as possible, especially on weekends. Whether it's visiting my grandparents or talking to elderly neighbors, I find their company comforting and insightful.
What do you think we can learn from elderly people?
Elderly people have a wealth of knowledge and life experience. They can teach us valuable lessons about patience, resilience, and kindness. Their stories from the past help us appreciate history and understand the importance of hard work and perseverance.
Do you think elderly people should live with their families?
I believe it depends on their preferences and needs. Some elderly people enjoy the companionship of family, while others prefer independence. However, I think families should ensure that their elders feel loved, respected, and well cared for.
How do you feel when you see elderly people struggling in daily life?
It makes me feel sad, and I believe society should do more to support them. Simple acts of kindness, such as helping them cross the road or carrying their groceries, can make a big difference in their lives. One elderly person I know who has had a fascinating life is my grandfather. His name is Mr. Ravi Sharma, and he is now in his late 70s. He has always been an inspiring figure in my life because of his vast experiences, wisdom, and positive outlook on life. He currently lives in a quiet suburban neighborhood with my grandmother, where they enjoy a peaceful and content retirement. Their home is surrounded by a beautiful garden that he tends to every day, as gardening has always been one of his passions. Throughout his life, my grandfather has accomplished many remarkable things. He started his career as a teacher in a small village, where he dedicated years to educating children who had limited access to proper schooling. Later, he moved to the city and worked as a professor at a well-known university, inspiring countless students with his knowledge and enthusiasm for learning. Apart from his career, he has also traveled to many different countries, which is quite impressive considering that travel was not as easy or accessible in his younger days. He has shared countless stories about his journeys to places like Europe, Southeast Asia, and North America, where he met people from different cultures and learned about their ways of life. His love for adventure didn't stop with travel. He also developed a passion for writing and has published several books on history and education, leaving behind a legacy of knowledge for future generations. What makes him even more special is his warm and kind personality. Despite all his achievements, he remains humble and always encourages younger people to pursue their dreams. He believes that hard work, perseverance, and kindness are the most important qualities a person can have. Every time I sit down with him for a conversation, I come away feeling motivated and enriched by his wisdom. His stories, whether they are about his struggles or his successes, always carry valuable life lessons. I deeply admire my grandfather not only because of his accomplishments but also because of the way he carries himself with grace and positivity. He has faced many challenges in his life, including financial struggles in his early years and health issues in his later years, but he has never allowed difficulties to bring him down. Instead, he has always remained strong and optimistic, setting an example for all of us. I feel incredibly fortunate to have him in my life, and I cherish every moment I spend with him. His experiences, knowledge, and kindness make him one of the most extraordinary people I have ever known, and I hope to carry forward the values he has instilled in me.
How has the role of elderly people in society changed over time?
In the past, elderly people played a central role in society as sources of wisdom and guidance. They were often seen as the head of the family, making important decisions and passing down traditions. In many cultures, younger generations deeply respected and cared for them, considering their advice invaluable. However, in modern times, this role has shifted due to societal and technological changes. With advancements in education and the fast-paced nature of today's world, younger people rely more on the internet and other resources for knowledge rather than seeking advice from elders. Additionally, the traditional concept of extended families living together has changed, with many younger individuals moving away for work or personal reasons, leaving elderly people to live independently or in retirement homes. Despite this shift, elderly people continue to contribute to society in various ways. Many of them remain active in their communities by volunteering, mentoring young professionals, or even working beyond retirement age. In some cultures, elderly individuals still hold a position of high respect, especially in decision-making processes or religious and cultural ceremonies. Additionally, as people live longer due to medical advancements, many elderly individuals are embracing technology and adapting to modern lifestyles, making them more engaged in society than before. While their traditional role may have changed, elderly people still hold immense value in society. Governments and communities should continue to ensure their well-being by providing them with opportunities to stay active and respected. Societies should also encourage younger generations to recognize the importance of their elders, maintaining strong intergenerational bonds. The wisdom and life experiences of elderly people remain irreplaceable, and their role in shaping cultural and moral values continues to be significant.
What are the benefits of having elderly people in the family?
Having elderly people in the family brings numerous benefits, both emotionally and practically. First and foremost, they offer wisdom and life experience that can help guide younger family members in making important decisions. Because they have lived through different phases of life, they can provide valuable advice on relationships, careers, and personal challenges. Their perspectives, shaped by years of experience, often bring a sense of stability and reassurance during difficult times. Another major benefit is the emotional support they provide. Elderly family members, especially grandparents, often serve as a source of unconditional love and care. Their presence can create a warm and nurturing home environment, making the family feel more connected. Children, in particular, benefit from spending time with their grandparents, as it helps them develop strong emotional bonds and a sense of security. Additionally, grandparents often share stories from the past, which not only entertain but also teach valuable lessons about resilience, patience, and cultural heritage. Elderly people can also contribute practically to family life. Many grandparents help in raising children by providing childcare, allowing parents to focus on their jobs or personal responsibilities. This is particularly beneficial for working parents, as it ensures that children are cared for by trusted family members. Additionally, some elderly individuals assist with household tasks, such as cooking traditional meals or offering financial support when needed. Despite these benefits, it is important for families to ensure that elderly members also receive the love and care they deserve. Their contributions should be recognized and appreciated, and efforts should be made to make them feel valued. A strong, supportive family environment benefits all generations, creating a deeper sense of unity and mutual respect.
What challenges do elderly people face in modern society?
Elderly people face numerous challenges in modern society, many of which stem from social, economic, and health-related factors. One of the most significant challenges is social isolation. As families become more nuclear and younger generations move away for work or other commitments, many elderly individuals find themselves living alone. This can lead to feelings of loneliness, depression, and a lack of emotional support. In the past, extended families lived together, ensuring that elderly members had constant companionship. However, this tradition is fading, leaving many seniors feeling disconnected from their loved ones. Another major issue is financial insecurity. While some elderly individuals receive pensions or savings, others struggle to make ends meet, especially if they were unable to save enough during their working years. The rising cost of healthcare adds to this burden, as medical expenses can be overwhelming for older individuals, particularly those with chronic illnesses. In some cases, elderly people continue working past retirement age simply to afford basic necessities, which can be physically exhausting and emotionally stressful. Health challenges are also a major concern. As people age, they become more susceptible to illnesses such as diabetes, arthritis, and heart disease. Access to quality healthcare can be difficult, particularly for those in rural areas or developing countries. Additionally, cognitive decline, including conditions like dementia, presents a challenge not only for elderly individuals but also for their families, who may struggle with caregiving responsibilities. To address these challenges, societies must implement better support systems, such as accessible healthcare, social programs, and financial assistance. Families should also play an active role in ensuring their elderly members feel cared for and valued. With proper support and respect, elderly individuals can lead fulfilling lives despite the difficulties they face in modern society.
Do you think governments should take more responsibility for the care of elderly people?
Governments should absolutely take more responsibility for the care of elderly people, as they play a crucial role in ensuring that senior citizens live with dignity and security. One of the most important areas where governments should intervene is healthcare. As people age, their medical needs increase, and access to affordable healthcare becomes essential. Governments should provide free or subsidized medical services for elderly individuals, particularly for chronic illnesses that require long-term treatment. Establishing more specialized healthcare facilities, hiring trained geriatric professionals, and improving home care services can significantly enhance the quality of life for older citizens. Financial support is another key responsibility of the government. Many elderly individuals struggle with financial insecurity, especially those who do not receive pensions or have no savings. Providing financial assistance in the form of social security, pensions, or tax benefits can help them afford basic necessities. Additionally, governments can implement policies that encourage companies to offer flexible work opportunities for elderly individuals who wish to remain active in the workforce without the stress of full-time employment. Beyond financial and healthcare support, governments should also focus on social programs that promote active aging. Many elderly people experience loneliness due to social isolation, which can negatively affect their mental health. Establishing community centers, organizing social events, and encouraging intergenerational activities can help seniors stay engaged and connected. Furthermore, transportation services should be improved to make it easier for elderly individuals to move around independently. While families should also take responsibility for caring for their elderly members, government support is essential in creating a society where seniors are valued and protected. By investing in healthcare, financial security, and social programs, governments can ensure that elderly individuals live comfortably and with dignity.
What are the differences in how elderly people are treated in different cultures?
The way elderly people are treated varies significantly across different cultures, influenced by societal values, traditions, and economic conditions. In many Asian cultures, particularly in countries like China, India, and Japan, elderly individuals are highly respected and often live with their families. There is a strong cultural expectation that children will care for their aging parents, ensuring they are looked after in their later years. Elders are often consulted for advice, and their wisdom is considered invaluable in family and community matters. In some cases, multi-generational homes are common, which helps elderly people remain socially connected and feel supported. In contrast, Western cultures, such as those in the United States, Canada, and many European countries, tend to prioritize independence. Elderly people often live separately from their children, either in their own homes or in retirement communities. While they may receive financial support through pensions or government programs, they are expected to maintain a degree of self-sufficiency. Many elderly individuals in these societies engage in hobbies, travel, or even work part-time after retirement. However, this independence can sometimes lead to social isolation, particularly if families do not maintain close relationships with their elderly members. In some African and Middle Eastern cultures, respect for elders is deeply ingrained in societal norms. Older individuals are often seen as the keepers of tradition and play an important role in decision-making within families and communities. They are usually cared for by their extended families, and it is considered a moral duty to ensure their well-being. While the treatment of elderly people varies, the key factor in all cultures should be ensuring that they are valued, respected, and provided with the care they need to live fulfilling lives.